Hey everyone, welcome to my first Christmas class that I'm doing live this year. Now I've offered some Christmas classes to go. I've done a couple different Christmas classes, but now it is like full-fledged into Christmas season to get ready for it. I know it's October, we haven't even had Halloween yet, and we haven't even had Thanksgiving. But if you're going to create some of your holiday projects, if you want to do some gift giving, some paper crafting, if you want to make your own Christmas cards, you gotta kind of start thinking about it now, getting your supplies, preparing what you're gonna make. And you know, everyone does their Christmas cards differently. Some people will make lots of different kinds of Christmas cards, and that's fun. Or a lot of people will pick one Christmas card and make lots of them. So I just want to welcome all of you here to my first Christmas class this year. I'm doing them a little different this year. I'll be doing them here live on this Facebook page every Thursday for the next 5 Thursdays. I'm going to do 5 Christmas classes. They are going to be featuring Christmas cards. They're going to be featuring boxes, tags, maybe some bags, some gift giving ideas. So I'm going to be offering some different things and not just showing cards. Gift card holders, all those kind of things that we will be using, stocking stuffers. So I am so excited to be here. Now let me explain to you a little bit about my classes. I am structuring these very similar to how I would structure my classes that I would do here in my studio. Welcome to my studio, by the way. I'm in Obig, Michigan. And the cool part is that I'm in Michigan and it's dreary and dark, so it's a little dark behind me. I can offer this to you guys anywhere in the country. Obviously anywhere in the world you can watch. But how my classes work is that they are free with a purchase. So when you buy product, then you get to make your cards for free. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here on the live as well. So every class, there is going to be an ordering special, and I will ship the class to you. So for those of you who know me, hello all of you. Hello my friends. Hi Lois. It's so good to see you guys. So for those of you who do know me quite well, you know that I do a lot of shipping. You should see what I'm shipping out this next week coming up. It is insane. We're gonna ship out over 600 classes in just a week. So I do cut card kits, and I do ship classes. So this class will be shipped to you. So I'm going to demonstrate it here for you today, live. Everyone can watch. And for those of you who purchase with me, and I'm gonna, there should be a link here that I've added to this live, and then I obviously will remind you of that link. That link, you have to use that link specifically because then it tells me that you're ordering for this class. So if you spend at least $35, I will send you all the supplies to make the cards. The cardstock, it'll be cut and prepped for you. And if there's any ribbons that you need, I will not send the little tiny dots that I'll be using. But if your order is over $50, I will include an entire package of the dots as a free gift for you. So that's how we do it. It's free when you purchase, and I'll actually send it to you. I will also email you a tutorial with all the step-by-step directions and measurements. So that will go to the people who place their order for this class. But I'm excited to see all of you. Everyone here can watch. So I'll be doing them live over the next 5 weeks. And thank you. And yes, you can share this. I don't typically do this, but I am going to try to be watching some comments, because for classes, when I do classes, I do like, it is helping. I want to help people, and we have all these, awesome things to show you. And for those of you who also know me, know I love to do sweet and simple cards. Especially for Christmas cards, if you have to make, 50 of them or 100. Last year I sent out over 300 Christmas cards, so it was a lot. So they definitely have to be pretty simple. All right, let's jump in. Whoa, I about knocked you guys right off of there. So hello, it's good to see you. Definitely, check and let me know and say hi. And if you have ever taken one of my classes, let me know that too. I love seeing some new faces, and also I know some of you just like to sit back and watch, and that's okay too. Anybody and everybody can partake in this class. And again though, if you do place an order and you use the link that places an order with me, if it's over $35, I will send you the packet in the mail to make the cards yourself. And if it's over $50, I will include the free gift of, you'll see the dots I'm gonna use. I love these dots. I am a busy beaver, Michelle, and this month I did a little bit even more than I normally do. I think I've offered about 8 different classes this month. So it was a lot. We have been very busy. Jennifer, yes, you have taken them all. So grateful. Grateful for all of you guys. So I'm gonna turn you down. Christina says she loves my Creating for Christ classes. I do too. I love them so much. Actually, I'm gonna go grab this month's because you can still order it right now. I'm gonna go grab it really quick. I think the deadline to order this is just a couple days away, but this is my current Creating for Christ class. I use the Peace Unto You or Peace to You stamp set, and we created this beautiful home decor. It's very, very, very sparkly. So I wanted to really just, the birth of Jesus is so magical and so amazing. It's indescribable, so I wanted to really honor it, and I used some beautiful, beautiful paper and vellum and gold and glitz, and anyway, so you'll make this inside. The frame is not included, but it's just an 8x8 frame, and then also these 4 cards. So for those of you who don't know, Creating for Christ, I've been doing it for about 12 years. The last 6 years, I do a monthly class. Every single month, I do a class, and I post the tutorial for free. So I give you all the directions, the measurements. A lot of times I'll print like scripture verses, and so I share with you all of the scripture verses. So those, this is this month's. So if you do have to be on the Creating for Christ Facebook group. That's where we post them. And if you're on my email list too, I also email out the sign-ups. But so this is this month's class. It is truly, I think it's quite special and spectacular. It's gorgeous and beautiful. Anyway, so there's still time to order this. If you're on my email list, I email out the link, and then also if you're on that Facebook group, Julie and I have posted that link. All right, let me put this aside because I don't want my table to get too messy. Let me tell you, I gotta try to stay organized today. Today we're gonna be making 3 cards and a box. Oh, it's Tracy's first time watching. Hello, Tracy. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one, I'm gonna be featuring today for the first one, awfully excited, is the Scotty Dog Bundle. So I thought, what is like one of my absolute favorite bundles that I have to offer, and this is it. So let me grab, I got all my supplies here. This first card is going to be using some non-traditional Christmas colors. With having 5 weeks of classes, I'll be bringing you all kinds of styles, and this color combination is a little non-traditional. So it's going to be Coastal Cabana and black, and I need my black stamp pad, and also we're going to be using a couple other fun little things. Our black gingham ribbon, some of the sparkle. This is in the mini catalog, and it's new for this year. Now, we've had sparkle paper before, so this one is the white sparkle and the red sparkle. I've used it a lot. All right, let's jump in. So I'm having basic black, and I cut it in half, 5.5 by 8.5, and then you're just gonna obviously use a bone folder. Whenever I use obviously this kind of dark colored cardstock, I like to put something on the inside to write on. And what better to I ran through one of the scalloped contours, and I'll put that in here. Hi, Bonnie. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've definitely had some struggles lately, so I'm glad that you feel good enough to be here. All right. So on the outside, I'm using, this is Coastal Cabana, and obviously our white. What else I have inside my little envelope, let's see. Oh, see, I almost lost it because it's vellum. I took a piece of vellum, our vellum cardstock, and I punched it out. Or you could use your die cutting. I'm gonna take my little mini Stampin' Emboss machine with our wintry, look there, Nancy labels all of my stuff. So she does, look, she labels, she helps me stay organized. Nancy is someone who helps me here in my studio. And like she labels, we label everything so that when we go to sell it, we already know how much it is and if it has a punch with it. So I love this wintry embossing folder. And so let me, hopefully I'll get the right layering. This is different than well, here, it's working. And I'm gonna be shaking you. So I love we have these new embossing folders that are the skinnier ones, so they fit here in the mini machine. Now look at that. I just took that boring vellum and now it is like so cool, right? You gotta have the wintry embossing folder. So with my classes, I always say, get out your wish list, all right? Oh, there's my heater. It is cold here. Okay, so hopefully all of you guys have a piece of paper and a pen. It's time to get your wish list ready. That way when you go to order, you'll know exactly what you need and you won't try to remember. So definitely make sure you have the wintry embossing folder. It actually comes with two. And the other one is like beautiful ferns, not ferns, but pine. Anyway, be awesome. So I'm gonna take that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive because I'm gonna be covering that up. So that's gonna go right on that piece of white. Of course, I'm using this super awesome Scotty dog. So I'm gonna use, this one I'm gonna punch out though with that. All right, and now I'm gonna punch out, I'm gonna do the collar in Blushing Bride. So again, I told you these are kind of non-traditional Christmas colors, but I think they're super fun. So there's a little, the bow, it's the bow for the collar. So let me put those away so I don't get, I'm trying to keep my space a little neater because with making 4 projects today, I could easily get myself messed up. So I'll take a mini glue dot. Remember to stock up on adhesives right now. So before I put the, look how cute this already is. Isn't it so cute? I could definitely see myself doing this for my Christmas card. Again, it's a little non-traditional colors, but it's still super, super fun. All right, well, there's my lip gloss. Gotta have my Mary Kay lip gloss. I have one everywhere. In my purse, here, in my car, at my other desk, and in my coat pocket. And for some reason, I always sometimes can never find one. But, all right, so I'm gonna tie a knot with our black gingham ribbon. There you go. So when you place your order, then remember you get all this for free. Now, oh, I didn't tell you, is so for you're going to get the cardstock cut for you for the cards. There's 3 cards. You'll get 2 of each. So I'm running this like I would in my live studio, and I would always let everybody make 2 of each card. So I'm extending that as well for you guys. And I will ship it to you, and I'm gonna pay for the shipping. So you just have to spend $35, and you'll get 2 of each card. So you'll have the supplies to make 2. Now the box at the end, you'll have the supplies just to make 1 box, but you'll get 6 cards. All right, so I just trimmed that off. Let's go ahead and glue that down to the Coastal Cabana. If you don't like the Coastal Cabana, of course you could make this any color you wanted to. You could do red and green, so it's more traditional. But I really love this color scheme. All right, now I'm going to take my little Scotty dog with our little pop-ups. See how sweet and simple this card was? Now you could easily bust out 50 of these, and then you'll have these very special Christmas cards. This is definitely one of my favorite ones as well. Does anybody here already own the Scotty Dog bundle? I know Jennifer does. All right, I'm gonna put this right down there. Let's see, I'm gonna put it here. And then I ran through with the white sparkle paper I told you about. So I think this is only like $5. Like, it's really cheap. And I think it's like $5. And you get 4 sheets of the red and 4 sheets of the white. I've already gone through so much of it. Oh, Lisa's doing dialysis. Lisa, I know you told me that. My mother, you know, her kidneys failed and went through dialysis. And so I am so glad you're watching me. It is, I used to go with her and with my grandma. I used to go with my grandma and sit when she had dialysis. I just always promised my mom that I would go with her because I remember my grandma and she would just loved it when someone would go sit with her. Anyway, so there is that. You love Hurricane Ronda. Okay, Michelle, I gotta tell my husband you said that. So this is gonna be a Christmas card. So I am, oh, there's so many fun words to say. I'm gonna say the one, may your days be furry and bright. And we're gonna use the black ink. Yeah, last night I was carving pumpkins with my kids and my husband did not like Hurricane Ronda last night. I told him, usually I do carving pumpkins when he's not home, but he was home last night. My sister came in and helped me. And I feel like this is not gonna stamp. I'm gonna stamp on the, it just seemed like, all right, it was fine. I just didn't. I usually like to do my stamping first. I'm nervous now. Usually I do my stamping first and then I glue it all together because what if I screw this up? All right, phew, I didn't. Oh, that was stressful. All right, to clean your stamps, you've gotta have the, gosh, it's a stamp cleaner. I can't think of what it's called right now. Someone on here will know. All right. Yes, I thank you guys for watching me live. I am glad that you're here too. And of course, those of you are watching on the replay as well. But look, I'm almost done. Isn't this the cutest, like the cutest card? So look, I'm almost done with this thing of dimensionals. And yes, I won't do it today, but you can like cut around the edges and I use all of those too. So it says, well, that one has a whole edge on there. Jeez. All right. I'm going to show you a couple other projects I've done with the Scotties. I'm going to do a box at the end with a Scotty dog as well. I'm going to just do my cards first. So here we go. Look how I love this card so much. These are the dots. So if you spend over $50 in this class, so again, there's a host code you'll use, then you're going to get all of the supplies to make 6 cards, 2 of each, and then the supplies for the box. And then you are also going to get this set of dots, all of these beautiful dots. And they're all of our in colors, but really like they have like, it's like an ombre effect, so they match a lot of our colors. So I'm gonna take just one of these, like the lighter ones here, and put that in the middle of, whoa, I have a pick tool somewhere. There you go. Look at that. So cute. I think I'm also gonna put a tiny one of these here on the heart. There you go. So there's your first card. I hope you guys love that one. I really love that one. And let's go on to the next one. That might just be my Christmas card that I do. All right, so the next one is going to be using a, by the way, I like to show you this. This is my Give It a Whirl dies, and that's where I got that heart from. So this, this heart here, those of you, again, who stamp with me a lot, know that I use the Give It a Whirl a lot. And I have actually, because you can make those cards that spin with it. I've never done that. I will, someday I will, but I've never done that. But I love the stars, the cloud, like this little scallopy thingy. And then I love it so much. I have 2 sets because I use it all the time, but I use these clouds a lot. And the hearts, look at all these hearts. Like I use, because they have the little stitching on it. So the Give It a Whirl dies are one of my top used ones. I wanted to show you how, one, this is how I store my dies. These are our stamp cases. And then they go on a little magnet sheet. So anyway, that's the Give It a Whirl. I use that a ton. Here's another sample with the Scotty dogs. This is more traditional Christmas. And actually, when you open this one up, it holds a gift card. This was a card I did with my team. So my Rubber Queens, this was one of our mystery card projects. Every month I do a meeting with my team on Zoom, and this was one of the projects that we did. So I just wanted to show you another sample using that. All right, let's go on to our next card. Again, I'm gonna be doing some non-traditional colors. We're gonna be using Bermuda Bay, and we're gonna be using Flirty Flamingo. Doesn't this look so pretty already? And again, so remember, do you guys have your wish list out? So you gotta be writing all these down. I know, Michelle, there are so many dies in those that Give It a Whirl. And I bought this set because I wanted to make one of the cards that whirl, like it goes like around, you can like move it. And I still haven't yet, but I'm going to. I'm gonna do a class on it. Okay, so this is another one of those skinny ones. This is called Charming Landscapes. See, my Nancy. She even has, there's a set of 2, so you get 2 of them. And she even puts the item code. Oh, and they're $8. They're only $8 and you get 2 of them. Well, look, the wintry though is $10 because it's one of those 3D ones, so it's thicker. This one I ran through already, just so you wouldn't have to see me shake the table. And so it gives this, like snow-peaked mountains, and you can put them either way if you want it embossed up or if you want it debossed. I went ahead and took the scalloped contours, and that's the same. I thought I had them here, but I think that's what I used here for the inside of the black card. This is on there. And I use, they have this in there as well. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna make it, the pressure, I'm gonna put it embossed. It's actually a mixture of both, and that's gonna go up here at the top. And like that. We are going to fold this. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and then there you go. When you purchase the class, or when you purchase today and you get the class, I will send you a tutorial that has all of the measurements on it. All right, so here we go so far. For this one, I'm gonna use a different one of my favorite ribbons. And those of you who signed up for my Tree Lots class, you're gonna get a whole spool of this. But I use it a lot, so I go through it. So I do include this in my classes quite often because I go through it a lot. And it's also pretty, just to also use like in packaging on bags and stuff like that, because it has that little bit of sparkle, but it's white. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm making a bow. Oh, here we go. Tying bows in front of people is definitely not my specialty. It's a little stressful, and we'll see how I do today. I'm not shaking, so that's a good thing. Oh boy, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. All right. It's moving right along. All right, here we go. So remember, the bow is pretty good. And sometimes like this ribbon, I find like the tails go where I don't want them to. And you do the old school where you kind of do that, and now look, now it lays flat like I want it to. It probably works with a lot of the ribbons, but this one's very sturdy. So now the ribbon like lays kind of where I want it to, instead of like flopping all over the place. There we go. So for this one, I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay stamp pad. I didn't tell you, but there are 2 things that I'm only using 2 bundles today. I'm using the Scotty bundle, So if you're going to purchase something to be able to make this class, you're going to want to have the Scotty bundle, or you might already own it. And the other thing I'm using is the Brightest Glow. And I have, that's a bundle, it's a bundle as well. So I brought my potted succulents. Oh, that's because I'm on this card, I'm using this little guy right here. So I love these labels in the potted succulents class, or the set of dies. All right, but the Brightest Glow is the stamp set that I'm using. And then where is that little white label? There we go. So that is out of that potted succulents. And I'm gonna take that word joy. Listen, it's gonna be a small miracle if I have everything. When you're packing for a class, when I used to do live classes, I used to have to take a trip home every single class to get things that I would forget. But I'm stamping the word joy on this. Phew, straight, thank goodness. And I'm gonna post my stamp pad so I don't get ink all over me. And then before I glue this down though, I wanna go back to my sparkle paper. I just love this white because it just gives like just a little pop of color. I'm gonna just cut off like a half of an inch strip, like that. And I'm gonna glue down my joy. So it just has a little bit of sparkle behind there. Can you guys all see that? Hey, all right, I'm just gonna snip off the ends so they're like that, and then go to my dimensionals and grab a couple of those. And then this, let's see, I'm gonna try to keep things a little cleaner here for you. I'm not making any promises, but I'm trying. All right, so we have, anyway, the reason why I chose the Brightest Glow is for my card club members. So this was, the Brightest Glow is what I featured in my card club this month, and I wanted to give you some more reasons why you would want to use it. All right, so, oh darn, I hate it when I do that. I glued it down to the ribbon, and I meant to glue it down to, let's put another dimensional, so it'll actually glue down to the paper. There we go. Now it's glued down to the paper. And I'm gonna put one more. You can never have too many dimensionals on a card. That is just a rule of thumb. You're allowed to put as many as you want. And that way, I'm telling you, it'll never fall apart. There, that sucker is never coming off. But okay, so I'm almost done. I told you, sweet and simple, easy cards. But look how beautiful. Oh, you know, I know videos don't ever capture the beauty of these, but this is so pretty with that the snow-peaked landscape in the back, the joy, the sparkle of the ribbon. And then of course, I'm gonna dive into our dots here and just put a couple of those. And I'll use some of the pink and some of the, you could actually use all of the colors. Well, I'm not gonna use that one. There we go. Just some of I have a pick tool somewhere. I'm gonna even put a little bit of the green. I think that's gonna look neat on here too. So again, very non-traditional colors, but they are, yeah, hello, my heater. I was gonna turn it off, but I've been a little bit of a baby about being cold. All right, I just wanna see where I'm going with this. Let's go right here. All right, so I just sprinkled on some of the fun dots. And there you go, another pretty one. Thank you, Gail. I'm glad you think so. This one actually kind of is fun too because it kind of opens like a book. And of course you could decorate the inside. So here's our first one. And here is our second one. Two very beautiful, kind of non-traditional. I'll post pictures of them later too. All right, you guys ready for our third one? You know, I designed these a little bit ago, so like, I'm having like to remember. It's like, oh, that's right. That's what I'm doing, because I really don't, I'm having a hard time remembering what I did. So there. Do you know what I do too, which I'm not gonna do it right now, but so for this card, I always love to decorate my envelopes to match my card. So on this one, you see that landscape? I will actually, but you have to do this one on like your big Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, but I will emboss the envelope lid like that. I'll go through, and then you would have that here across the top of it, and then it would match your envelope. So that's something I would highly recommend that you did. Okay, so this next card, we are using the Brightest Glow, and I can already tell I'm missing my label. So let's see if I can find it in here, if I just threw it in here, but I think it's over on my desk, might be. While I'm doing that, I'm going to show you, these are some of the cards. I know I need my basic gray stamp pad, and I need, let's see, if I brought that, I try to be so organized, but you know, sometimes, oh, here's one that I made using a different color combination, but almost the exact same card. I'll let you look at that while I go find my label. Dropped it on the floor. But what's so funny is I can't even, oh, here I found the Brightest Glow. That's what I was looking for. But it's okay. Instead, we're going to be doing a, oh, guys, I know where it's at. I was trying to be sneaky because I ran it through and I wanted to show you, like, oh, look, I opened up my dies and there they are. Jeez, I told you, I got ready for this a little bit ago. So this is the Brightest Glow. These are the dies that go with the stamp set. And this is called Labels Aglow. But they put all these really awesome like speckles and sparkles, all these snowflakes. It's a little messy. I'm going to warn you that. But here is the label with the Labels Aglow. You definitely want to have a little poker tool because it does get some of these little dots. Oh gosh, this is what you just love, having live things, because look, I just ripped that because I was not being patient at all. So I could run it again, or I think I might just use a circle because I'm like got myself all wigged out because I did that. Just ran. All right, I'm using a circle. What I wanted to show you was some of our beautiful new paper. It's got all kinds of like flocked snowflakes, and then there is polka dots. There are shimmery polka dots. Here, I'll show you. Here are some of the cards I did. Like here's one. Can you see those snowflakes? These are the iridescent ones. And then here's some as well. So this was a class I did, another creating for class. Shelly, thank you so much. Here's one with the white flocking. So this is the paper, like it's awesome. And it is available right now. This one I even cut out one of the snowflakes. And look at that one. This one I punched a circle with the snowflakes. So anyway, this paper, awesome. It's available right now, but I'm telling you, it's so awesome. I think it's probably gonna sell out. Okay, so here's my piece on this one, and I am just gonna glue it down. I'm gonna glue where I know that my circle's gonna go, because that will cover it up. And I'm using the, oh gosh, Fresh Freesia color. You guys are gonna get the, use this end, because that other end, I don't know what I did with that. I got that all dirty. All right, and then we're going to glue down. So this is a very beautiful yet simple card. And again, you get a bunch of, I think you get 6 different sheets inside there. So if you, I know, and that's surprised me too. I'm very surprised that it has not sold out yet. I think it's going to though, because I can tell we're kind of getting into that season of more wintry cards. So I can tell, I'm afraid it's going to. All right, we're gonna use this one here, and I don't think the one I wanted to use, well, yeah, that actually, although I'm gonna use a different one. Yep, there we go. Hoping your Christmas shines bright with the love of family and friends. That's what we're going to do. Oh, this is why you clean your stamps off. So let's clean that off, because now I have Bermuda Bay fingers. I've had an evening evergreen thumb since the other day. Like, evening evergreen does not wear off as fast. Do you guys always have inky fingers? I always have inky fingers. I stamp here all the time. And so what I hate though is when I have red inky fingers. I hate that, because then the whole day I'm like, oh God, I'm bleeding. Oh gosh, I'm bleeding. I always feel like I'm bleeding. And please tell me I'm not the only one that feels that way, because I feel like that way all the time. All right, so I left a little room up here at top, because I'm going to take my Season's Greetings, and I'm going to, so it's like a long skinny one, and I'm going to stamp that here on a piece of scrap white paper that I have. And I have so many strips, but I'm just gonna stamp it. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's funny. You can't tell, but it's upside down. That's all right, because it's a strip. So I'm gonna trim that off really quick. And I am going to I want to show you one of my other absolute new favorite dies that we have. Like my favorite. Well, what the heck? Okay, there we go. So I got my little Season's Greetings, and then I got my little label there. I'm closing the stamp pad up, because right now I am making a mess. And I'm gonna clean my stamp, because again, I'm gonna get that ink everywhere. I can just tell. No, I'm not. I know. See, Michelle, I don't ever have patience to fussy cut either, but I did fussy cut that one snowflake. It was easy. If Rhonda's fussy cutting it, you know it's easy. All right, so this is like my new favorite set of dies. It is in the holiday catalog, and it is called Celebration Tags, and it has, again, these really awesome tags. I'm going to be making an advent calendar with them coming up. So I love these tags. It also has really big tags we're going to use, but it has snowflakes and candles and a balloon, and again, a couple hearts. This is, and all these like labels and tags. This is a must-have right here. You got it, all these. It's perfect. Again, I use the stamp set too, but I really love this set. And it has, Nancy has them over here. Look, she created this for it. But this big one I have in this other one, because it wouldn't fit in the stamp case. Anyway, I'm gonna pull back out my mini. If you don't have the mini, you gotta get the mini. And we're going to do, let's see, a snowflake, and I'm gonna run it through on that sparkle paper. It said somebody's using my Apple ID right now. Who the heck is that? You always get those alerts? All right, I think hopefully it's one of my kids. All right, So there, I just did a quick snowflake, and that's why, again, why I love this. For my card club, I did a gold snowflake, and Nancy had to run 360 of these gold snowflakes. So I love that woman. She was so patient as she ran all of those. All right, card club took her 3.5 days to run all the die cuts for that. I went a little overboard. Okay, so here we go. Real quick, let's put our card together. Here's our little pieces. This is a very simple card. I'm going to take some more of that white ribbon. It's got a little sparkle in it, so definitely wanna. This is why I told you, you need a lot of this ribbon, because I like to use a lot of it. I definitely tie big bows with it. I wrap all the way around the card. I wrap like boxes with it. I go through a whole bolt of this sometimes when I'm just designing one class. I love this. So I'm sure a lot of you probably already own it, and I include it in a lot of my classes because you're gonna want to use it. All right, so again, nice big beautiful sparkle bow over there. I will need to trim that off a little bit because it's a little long. Let's go ahead and put the bow actually needs to go over here. So let's just inch that across. There we go. So it's on this side. Take our dimensionals. Okay, I'm tired of using those edges. I like to use brand new ones. And I'm going to put this down. I'm gonna pop it up. Okay, so this is the last card I'm making. So I made the 3 cards. And again, if you, so how my card classes work is you make 2 of each. So you're going to make 6 cards. I'll send them to you for free with a $35 order. If your order is $50 or more, then you get to get, then I have this, my little season's greetings is gonna go right here on top of it. I'm gonna have a snowflake on it too. I have to have this look at me. There we go. So, got my season's greetings, a little bit over here. I just gotta make sure I got this lined up. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. And then, let's pull the backing off of there. Hopefully you guys can see. And you could use any color. So again, if you don't, today I kind of intentionally, then the snowflake's gonna go over here. So today I kind of intentionally used non-traditional Christmas colors. If you prefer them to be more traditional colors, then you can, all of these layouts that I'm giving you are ones where you can switch up the colors and do more traditionally colors. So, but I love this fresh freesia as one of my Christmas colors. All right, go back to our dots. And gonna put one of those dots right there in the middle. There you go. So another beautiful one. Those snowflakes in the background are so soft and beautiful. All of it. Just love it, love it, love it to pieces. So here are your 3 cards, and now I'm gonna make a box because I love to do card making, obviously for Christmas, but I love to do gift giving ideas and like things that will hold gift cards. And so there are your three adorable cards. And now let's jump into the box. So this is, Stampin' Up! Has some great boxes, and I'm gonna show you, like every week in my Christmas class, I'm gonna show you a gift giving idea. So this one, you need a 6x8 piece of cardstock. And then you are going to, you need your scoring tool. Look, I don't know if you guys can see, but Nancy's labeled, this one is cut and this one is score. Because you know how sometimes I still accidentally grab the wrong one, but it does help me a little bit that she has those on there. So down the 2 sides, you wanna score it at 1 inch. So I always line up with this 1 inch piece, 1 inch line right here. Hey, if you're watching, feel free to hit the share button, and you can share it to for everybody, so everyone can love it and everyone can. I'm gonna share to a group too. Let's see, Christmas class number 1. All right, I showed it to my group. All right, so I'm gonna go to that 1 inch there, go down the one side, and then I am going to do the same thing on the other side. So when you get the class, you will get the supplies for the box too, to make one of the boxes. All right, so 1 inch and 1 inch, and then down the other side, you gotta open your arm up. So you're gonna have to measure. All right, so now we're gonna the next one's at 1 inch. So I did the 1 inch, and then I flip it, because I like to do my 1 inch over there. It's just easier. Then I do it at 3.5, and 4.5, and 7. Again, if you do place your order for the class to get the class for free, I will send you a tutorial that has all of the directions. So it'd be easy for you to make all of it. All right, let me get the rest of my pieces here. I'm gonna go back to using the Scotty dog again. All right, let's make our box. This is a box that can fit a gift card, it can fit candy, it can fit little lotions, lipsticks, I mean, anything. I do like to get my kids, because my kids are grown, but I like to get them gift cards to some of their favorite stores so they can shop kind of, you know, guilt-free. So, but gift cards are best given when you have really cute boxes that you put them in. So it feels like a package. I also do this for like wedding gifts. Like if you give money for a wedding, instead of doing a card, I like to do a box with a card inside. So you just snip up on all of your tabs there. I also like to just, on these 2 sets of tabs right now, I trim off the edges so they look like that. And that's so they don't hang over. You get a much cleaner looking box when you do that. You don't have like the edges that hang over. All right, so once you've done that, take your Stampin' Seal Plus. For boxes especially, I use Seal Plus for everything. I love our Seal Plus. My things don't fall apart when I use that, let me tell you. All right, then you just, so these tabs down here at the bottom, you're going to just create the bottom of this box. Sometimes I'll even decorate the inside of the box. That's a lot of fun too. Like I'll put a piece of cardstock down there and stamp a little greeting in that one. Now this is going to go on the inside of the box. I'm gonna cut these little tabs off right here. We don't need those. There you go. It's kind of like your tonsils. They just take them off. Oh, you don't need them, I suppose. And then I also will just trim these little edges just so they tuck into the box a little bit easier, because this is your top. I love these boxes too, and the lids are a part of the box too. All right. Hi, Nancy. We were talking about you earlier. Oh, Michelle is telling me her favorite is this snowflake card. Oh, I'm so happy. I think my favorite is the Scotty Dog one. And I am a sucker for that set. All right. So next I'm taking our gingham paper. Okay, people, this is like the best paper. First of all, it's like a mega huge pack. You get like 48 12 by 12 sheets, so it's $30. But if you price that out, it makes it actually really cheap. I mean, look how much I've used it. This is actually like my 3rd pack too, my 3rd pack probably. But it's so useful for any time of year, any event. So obviously Christmas, I used it for Halloween. I've used it for, oh, I made this whole, look at these. This is all using that gingham paper and that new warm welcome. This, again, for my team. I love my team, and the starter kit is on sale this month. So if you're not a part of Stampin' Up yet, I would love to have you on my team. We made this at our last meeting too. Look, it says, my door is always open for you. How cute is that? But this is that gingham. Like, there it is in the yellow. Here it is in some, done with pinks and browns. Oh, this one I used the gray in the background there. And then look how fun this one is with the black and pink. So this is that warm welcome bundle that was special for this, that just came out. Anyway, so look at this. This gingham paper, it is like a must-have. So if you haven't ordered it, it's a really good one to have. But it has all the colors, and like one side is one side's the other. So that's where I got this paper from, the gingham. What's it actually called? It's called Gingham Cottage. I knew there was another name. There's like another layer to it. All right, so I'm using this black piece, and I'm going to glue down whichever side, doesn't matter. And that's gonna be on my lid. So I got that one. And then on the inside, I'm going to put a tag. So I told you my favorite new bundle right now is that Celebrate Tags bundle. So I did it already, but there's this really big long one in there too, and that's the one I ran through with red. So this one is, and it has these little tabs here on the side, which I'm going to, what I'm gonna do actually, because it's a little skinny, I'm gonna take my green glue. Green glue used to be my enemy, but now it's like we're starting to we're on talking terms now. It's not my enemy anymore. But, oh shoot, I should have folded that first. This is gonna be not pretty. Oh, I'm gonna have glue everywhere. I should have scored that. Here we go. I should have folded that first. Look at that, I'm gonna have glue everywhere. This was not smart by Rhonda. Let's see. Oh goodness. This is why, okay, we are gonna break up again, me and this glue. But it's not the glue's fault, it's my fault. I meant to fold those first, so they were already folded. Someone said my nails looked good. They're not gonna look good after this project, that's for sure. Okay. There we go. Okay, so sometimes when you watch me, you say to yourself, I'm gonna learn from Rhonda's mistakes. So there you always fold those things first and then you put the glue on because they're a little bit, so those tabs, I made that look way harder than it needed to be. And hopefully I have enough glue on there left and not all over my fingers. I need like a little wet wipes. I swear, I'm glad I'm on my last project. All right, so then I'm taking the red gingham and this is just a really simple, easy gift card that's gonna go inside. It's not anything crazy. And then I cut a piece of white. It's like 2 by 3, I think, or 2 by 3 1/4. And that's where you'll put your little message. And then you take, I'm gonna take, look at this. This is such a cute project. Both of my daughter-in-laws have, and my sons, okay, my sons too, they have dogs. They love their dogs. Their dogs are their babies. So this will go good for either one of them. My daughter-in-law, Maddie, has Cooper, who's black. So this one would probably be better for Maddie because Cooper is actually black. Do you guys know how hard this is with having really sticky fingers? Like the ribbon wants to stick to my fingers and not, I mean, it really wants to stick to my fingers a lot. There we go. So, yes, they would have to cut that in order to be able to get the card out or untie it. Or you could just put a loop on just the front one if you want to. So that goes in there with a gift card. And now we're going to just decorate the top of our box. See how perfect that box is? And you guys can all make it. It's so easy. Listen, if Rhonda can do it, Lord knows you can do it, right? There's no doubt about that. All right, so I got some scrap paper here. I am going to stamp our little Scotty dog. And I haven't stamped him yet. Look at that. I've used this set a lot, but I think I mostly punch him out of cardstock. Grab one of my blocks here. And we're gonna, I really should have probably had my foam mat. Yeah, this is gonna not be probably, we're gonna see. I might, let's just try it, right? What do we got to lose? Okay, so I'm gonna stamp this on here. And then we're gonna punch it out. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I gotta stamp them going the other direction. So, or let's see. Yep, I gotta do them the other direction. So, let's try that again. And have them going this direction. And I would use a foam mat. You'll get a much better impression. I've got it up here somewhere, but all right. Then it lines up perfectly. Pretty darn perfect. And like that. And then obviously you could stamp. There's the little bow for the collar, and I have a red stamp pad up here. Got it. And I am going to cover up that stamp pad because we don't want to get ourselves full of it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And actually, I have that already done. Because it's a photopolymer stamp, I bet you I should be able to line that up. Let me get a block that doesn't have a bunch of other stamps on it. I should be able to line this up. Let's see. This is like competition. Like, we'll see if Ronda can do it. I don't know. I don't think I did I did okay, but not really. Let's try the other side. Look, I gotta concentrate. So I gotta look a little closer so I can get it perfectly. I think I did better that time. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, then I am going to take my dimensionals, just a little bit on that side. All right, so you guys do, yeah, I know. I don't typically use that glue, but that was a really narrow little thing, and I just needed to fold it first, and then I wouldn't have had to fought with it like that. So that's my problem. That's my fault. All right, so I put my little thing there. The little Scotty dog goes down on this piece of paper, and I'm just decorating the box. The box you could also wrap around a ribbon, and I love to do that, especially this black gingham ribbon. So I'll wrap that around and tie it in a bow. Maybe I should change my mind about tying a bow with my sticky fingers right now. It's not working real good, but we'll see. It's just so much cuter with a bow on it. There you go. Not bad. I have a circle. This is gonna go at the top. Go, and I have a circle. It's gonna go on there with the Scotty dog. And I need to stamp the words, it's gonna go like that. So I'm gonna stamp the words Merry Christmas up here in real red. So this is gonna be definitely a Christmas box that I'm going to give to somebody. We'll see. Oh, I like using brand new ones. Just like that. I'm gonna put the Scotty dog needs some dimensionals too. All right, I am almost done. Thank you guys so much for joining me for our first Christmas class. And that goes down there. This goes over here, and voila, we are done with our little Scotty dog box. So cute. And I had a heart that I had that was gonna go right there, and I'm not quite sure where it went. So it's all right, he's super cute anyway. So we have our box that we made. Let's clean off our little station here. It's got a little glue residue. Which one's your favorite card? I'm curious to know that. I always love looking to see which one's your favorite. I think this one. So today we made, if you missed it from the beginning, you could go back and look. I'll also post pictures. But we made this dog, the Sky Dog one, this one with the wintry lands, it's called Charming Landscapes. This one with that beautiful snowflake specialty paper and the brightest glow. And then we made this really cute box. So really, thank you guys for being here. So I'm just so happy. I love Christmas card classes, or just Christmas classes in general. When I started stamping, it was just to make my own Christmas cards because I wanted to impress my sister-in-laws and my mother-in-law. They were so crafty, and I was not. I was the one that would always had to bring the rolls to Thanksgiving dinner because I don't cook. I wasn't crafty, so I wanted to, and I started to buy things for my Christmas cards the very first time I started. and I wanted to surprise everybody with like non-crafty Rhonda. Look what she could do. So Christmas is very near and dear to my heart for Christmas cards, and the cute little packaging. Look how cute that is that you can make. So, so again, I'll be doing a class every week for the next 5 weeks right here, Thursday at 1 o'clock. This one, don't forget, if you would like this class sent to you, I will ship it to you. You get 2 of each card, so 6 cards. You will not get the dots included unless you spend over $50, and the dots will be there. But I will do all of the, I will do the prepping and the cutting of and some of the little pieces for you. And so you have to spend at least $35. Use the link that I have posted here. It has a code attached to it. We call it a host code. So that way we know, I know that you want to get this card class sent to you. And then I'll also have your address. So you have until Monday at midnight to place that order. And then by next Wednesday, I will ship it to you. So I'll be shipping it out just a week. Next week, I'll ship it out to you. No, Marilyn, I do not ship to Canada because you can't order from me. You have to place an order, so it's free with a purchase. So you have to place your Stampin' Up! Order. You can order any of the things we use today. So remember, you get out that wish list, or you can order anything you want to. Again, it has to be over $35, and I'll send you just the cardstock pieces, and then you'll use your own stamps and ink. You can obviously purchase the things I use today, so you can make them just like I did. And then again, if you go over $50, then you will get to, I'll throw those dots in for free. And anybody who places an order, you will get this tutorial. And if you are a part of my Creative Corner community, so it's where I post all of my online classes, actually everything I do, I put on there. If you are on there, you will also get this tutorial will be posted next week as well. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. I didn't really answer all the comments that came through. I get very sidetracked on that, but I will go back through. If you have any questions, you can let me know and I will try to help you. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.